Happy holidays. Let's get over in the Alpha Trading Discord here. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Show the correct screen, Bilbo. Got it. And it did not load. Of course it didn't. Let's share the screen again. All right, Tuesday market, Quant. What are we doing here? Boom. There we go. All right, BTC. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ranging. Let's take a little peek here. Got a Grateful Dead hoodie for Christmas. Wow. Sister-in-law is cool. Sister-in-law is cool. Let's see. Where's that new weekly range? That's exactly what BTC did. Dropped into the new weekly range. Let's see. Bottom side of the weekly, 42,469. Top side, 42,842. Got about a $400 and about $13 weekly range right now. Shot right down through the new daily. Yeah, this is all looking good still. This is all looking good still. Let's check something here. Let's look at these RMLRs real quick. We got the daily. Where'd that come down to? Not quite the not quite all the way to the RMLR. Got within about what is that? About 250 bucks. Not bad. Now we are right in between the 11 and 30 length RMLRs right now. Boy, they're getting ready to take a run up too. The 30 length's getting ready to take a little ride here. Top side of the RMLR by January 3rd. It's up here almost at 50K. Wow. Is it going to ride it up here? Who knows? We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out for sure. Yup, ducks. Let's see here. See if we tapped. Yeah, we're sitting right at the 4-hour 99 log MA right now. Dipped down a little bit below it. Did last time on that pullback, then ripped it right back up to the local highs up there about what, 44.5? Something like that. Now we are back down. Let's see here. Need to get this wave trend crossing back up Fisher. That's what we need to do. Got the Fisher right at the top side of the power mean band. Let me blow this up, get a better look. Yeah, we're below it right now. Below the 99. I mean, probabilities are for this. I tell you what, man, this thing could go sideways or pump. I don't think it's going to dump out anymore. We will see, though. Why? Well, we're not trending, number one. No trend on the 4-hour. See the 90-minute. Yeah, 90-minute might have dropped. Yep, dropped in the trend. Prediction model has flipped, though. Still in trend out of the top side. Getting these dojis, though, right? You got to know right now we're in this weekly range down here, so. Got that battle going on. There's a wave trend cross down Fisher. Tried to make another pump. Just dumped out on the 90-minute. Way down below the power mean band. Bottom side of the power mean band, about 43.1 area. Let's see. Wave trend's up here at about 43.3. Where was that at the 4-hour? What was wave trend at? 43.2. Yeah. Probable. Let me see if we're setting up any bull. Are setting up some bull div. Let's see here. On the 90-minute. Yep, got some bull div from the last local low here. Let's see. Setting up hidden bear, though, man. Setting up hidden bear here on the 90-minute. Indeed. DLP's losing some strength on. Like I said, that prediction model did flip. Let's look at this 45-minute. Quick reaction here. Yeah, same thing. We got some hidden bear. Damn, this hoodie tag is scratching my neck. I'll have to cut that sucker off. Let's see. 33-minute. Interesting. Oof. Never liked that signature. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, no, lower lows. I mean, that's okay right here. Definitely had some bull div to get this little pop back up to the 9 log MA on the 33-minute. So 33, though, bear div right here, right? Look at the lower low. It's crossing the zero mean right now. DLP starting to build a little bit of a candle. Total random walk. Let's see. The slow length volatility is expanding positively correlated. Exactly the opposite for the 981. It is contracting positively correlated. 2400s is kind of flat negative. almost on a little bit of expansion. All the way down to 15-minute. Yikes. Yeah, moment of truth right now. We're going to start riding this power mean band down. Got a lot of bear div here on the 15-minute that build over time. Below the zero mean, DLP descending, total random walk. Total random walk. Look at this 4-hour MLR. See where these babies are at. Below both. Interesting. Interesting indeed. These RMLRs are just going sideways. Yeah, let's see. If get back up above the 11 length RMLR, this 30 could be definitely a target. 44.8, huh? 44.8. Let me see where this puts us at right at the end of the year. Yeah, that 30, we get the projection out there. It's about 43.7. Interesting. 43.7. And we're not going to know where the 11 link's going to be until this price action works some magic, right? This is projecting 11 candles out. This is projecting 30 candles out. That's the way this works. So, if you know anything about the reverse mean of log returns, you will understand the previous price action will show you the future projection of the reverse mean of log returns. That's how this works. Is it complicated? Absolutely. I did not create this indicator. I fly the stealth fighter, man. I do not engineer this stuff. My math brain is not quite there. Not quite there. I feel like Joe Rogan when he was talking to Elon about like the air density and gravity and talking about planes and stuff. That is a great clip. Joe just looks at him and goes, I am not smart enough for this conversation. That's where I get with the calculus, man. Holy crap. Let me see here. Do you like that though? If this 4-hour can get back up above that. But here we go. We got the RMLRs on the 90-minute dropping below the 33 power mean. And boy, oh boy, looks like you're going to stay that way too. Looks like they're going to stay that way. 33 power mean is descending. Let me get a peek here. A little target. If this breaks the weekly range, this thing could drop to the first support level. Where is that at? Nah, maybe not though. Maybe not. To be honest, here is the second resistance level, monthly volatility range, 41K. We've already talked about this. You know what this was? This was the top of the monthly volatility range at about 43,750. It's not surprising BTC's rejecting from that area, right? High probability doesn't close outside of that range by the beginning of the new year. We will see what happens though. BTC's been pumping, man. It can do it. Let me see here. Where was that first support level though? Yeah, today, here's the bottom of the daily range. Bottom of the daily range, about 41.3. You got the first weekly support right here. And that is at the third standard deviation on the daily, 40,865. We're going to peel off 2K on this today? I don't think so, to be honest. Be different. We start dumping out here. I'm going to be looking at to see if we're in trend or not. In these low time frames, it's all a random walk. But of course, price action going sideways here on these low time frames. We get a dump out here, and this does drop in the trend. Look out. Look out. Did get up to almost a 99% confidence interval here on the 15. Remember, though, we are in holiday season right now. There's a lot of people off. A lot of people off. A lot of people not paying attention. Let's see here. What is that again? 41. A little bit over 41. Let's take a peek. Third standard deviation band on the 11 length RMLR is down here at about 41.4. Where is that one? 41.9. 41.9. Yeah, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if this goes all the way down there. 41.9. There's 41.9 on our nice little VRE here. Oh, well, there we go. 95.4 Laplace distribution range. I would imagine this data set comes down here, it's going to bounce. Well, there's a 95.4% probability by the daily close it's going to close inside this range. And you do have that, which one was it? Yeah, the 11 length RMLR right down there. They're probably within about $50 of each other. Pretty close. There is definitely some confluence there. Looking on this daily, though, wow. Let me see the 2-day. This thing come back and perfectly test some RMLRs, or is it going to be below everything? I'm telling you, this is just all part of the process here. Wow. You rep here on the 11 like the RMLR on the 3-day, just beating your head against it. I mean, you're outside. Up here, you're outside of the monthly volatility range. So all this thing's just pulling back in. I mean, 33.4 is where the 30 length is. This thing's going to climb. Geez, January, February, March. By the end of the first quarter, this damn thing's up here about almost 50K. That is the 30 length. This doesn't mean this is where the data set has to go. I'm telling you where the reverse mean of log returns are, right? These are great points of mean reversion. Let me see. Go to the 5-day. Okay. This still actually looks good. Still actually looks good. We're on Bitcoin. Let's put a full weekly on here. 11 is crossing up to 30 right now, and that 11 is getting ready to charge all the way up to what? 54.3 or 54.4. Sorry, 54.8. Good Lord. Little distance here means a lot. Guys, almost 55K, man. Both of them. Both of them. And the 30 length, we're talking mid-year, man. This out here in July of 24. Literally. Past the midway point. March. What we got up here? What's the peak? 54.7. That's in February. Yeah, these let me see. March 18th. Yeah, I mean, man, these things are up here over 50K by the end of the first quarter, middle of the year for the 30 length. Wow. High numbers. High numbers. And remember, what's happening in April? Be prepared. Guys, this thing can go either way. We got a halving coming up. They're going to try to slam this thing down before the halving like they did with the old scamdemic, and then it just rip. Could be. Could be. I'm not having it, though. I really don't think so. There's a lot of buy pressure. There's a lot of buy pressure. Let's see. Sol. Interesting. We're going to look at Solana next. Actually, what time is it? 9:12. Let me get one quick peek. Let's look at this dollars range. Let's see where the dollar's ranging. Where you at, big boy? There you are. Oh, you shitcoin. Oh, yeah. One more week below the weekly range. Rejected twice there off the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range on the daily. Wow. Hanging out this monthly support level. See something. Where is that Zibadam? I don't know yet. Hold on. No, there's another one down there. Yeah, this thing's got plenty of room to drop. My goodness. Where's the first weekly support? Right here at about 100.7. That is right below the 2SD 95.4 Laplace on the daily candle. Yeah, not good. Another week underneath the weekly volatility range. There was last week's. There was last week's. Let me see here.
I was looking at the RMLR while you were talking about the RMLR on BTC, but I was looking at the dollar too. So this ICSI could potentially run down to about 101.2 on the RMLR. That's where like the 11th length is. So
it's the first standard deviation, first support level on the weekly. 101.2.
That's today. That's today. It could run down there today.
Yeah. First standard deviation. What let me see here. What time frame are you looking on the RMLR?
I was looking at the daily.
Daily. Come on up here, you rascal. Yeah, what's it at? The 30 length RMLR on Dixie on the daily is at 100.1 area, pretty much 100.989. 100.989. Yeah, it's a lot deeper. So what are you saying is at 101.2? Not on the daily.
Let me get back to there. I was kind of flipping around.
Yeah, it's all good. That was a lot.
Yeah, I got it about 101.27.
On the daily on Dixie?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe our lengths are a little different.
I've got mine.
I mean,
Mine never
I probably best
change.
with mine.
I got
Like
mine on 11 and a 30. I got the 30 length down here at 100. Like I said, 100 point. What is it? 100.989. Pretty much 101. And then the top side, you're talking the 11 length? Yeah.
Yeah.
102.173. 102.2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, I thought you were saying it was below. Yeah, we're at what? 101.6. So you're saying it could go up there. I thought you said down. I think we got all our numbers
Down to
backwards.
101.2. So it'd be down from where it is.
Yeah,
I must
101.2.
have my MLR backwards, but I thought I recolored them.
But I have on the daily, I don't have the 30 or the 11 at 101.2. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just have different lengths. The 30 is the closest though at 100.989. I'm on the daily, yeah. See if it makes a difference on D or 24 hours. Probably not. Might. It might. Yeah, see, you're on the daily. Yeah, that is going to make a difference on a non-continuous market. So yeah, if you're on a daily time frame, 101.236, is that what it's at? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
101.236. I mean, this thing is just deep diving. God, I almost like that other read better. I don't know. It doesn't really. And people ask, well, why is the daily different than the 24-hour? It's just the way that because this is populating hours.
When it opens and stuff like that. So
yeah, this is populating by the hour. This is just populating by the day. So there will be a little bit of a difference. There always is. Yeah, but if you are on a daily, it is down there. 30 length, 101.236. 101.236. This happened. Geez, and what's gold at? Yeah, 2060. I'm going to have to look at that too. I mean, so that there is confluence down here. So that being said, there's that. And I do like that 1SD. 1SD, huh? Go Dixie. Man, this tag is driving me nuts. I might have to go cut this thing out. It is rough. I don't want to rip it out because I'll tear the tear the stitching. Holy shit!
and as I kind of switch over from the daily to the 24-hour, the entropy is a little different. The entropy read is a little different, right? So the 24-hour that is now at its like second standard deviation band or the second standard deviation band, right? So the dollar is in a downward trend.
Dollar is trending, he says. Let me see. Sorry, I was looking at something. There's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, let's get up here on the daily. Although we just got a new. Let me start with this 5-day real quick. Boy, that's ugly. You're below the 99 log MA. Got some bull div right here. Nice bounce off the zero mean. Oh man, if I'm looking at this 5-day going into the end of the year here, still trending to the downside on the 5-day, but this thing is printing some bull div. Is this going to play out? DLP's even building a bigger candle. And if you look to these points back here, there's hidden. There's hidden. Is this hidden bear just going to hammer Dixie? It could, man. Although when you get a powerful bull div move like this, but this is what we do. What's a 3-day look like? Bull div as well. Getting ready to cross the zero mean. Things still trending though. DLP's losing steam here though. What about the 2-day? Ooh, you see that 3-day? Test that wave trend and just reject hard. Wow. Hard. People be like, oh, this is bullish. No, it's really not. So we got the bull div. Volatility looks okay. Check this 2-day. Lower lows on the 2-day. Yeah, even dropping down here, right? So now I'm not seeing what I was hoping I was gonna see. Yeah, I think that hidden's gonna overrun that bull div. Let's see here, 4-hour. I mean, it's set up right here, but you got the bounce on the zero mean, kind of stifled this, but it's turning back down. DLP though, man, DLP's got bull div too. See here on the 2-day. Yeah, it's just on the daily. There's a little bit, man. There's definitely a little bit on the 2-day too. So let's see this 4-hour. Hidden bear divergence.
You know, at that 2-day, I looked at that 2-day, and that looks like that's right to reject at that zero mean. Absolutely right to do that. And then if it does that, I mean,
yeah, if it rejects
there's
here,
not
it's not
going to be any mean reversion because that volatility is at least flat on the 9 length, right? So, I mean, that's just going to go deeper and deeper.
I mean, wave trend cross down Fisher right here. Yeah, thing is, if it rejects right here on the zero mean, I mean, it's just a lower low. I mean, there's really not any bear div, but let me see here, man. Yeah. I mean, we could go all the way back to this point right here. That's really not a bottom of data set. It's more the cross right there. There's really the bottom, and you got a lower low. Yeah, so on the 2-day, I already looked at the daily. It's a little harder than usual. These Dixie reads. Let me see here. Yeah, if this turns down, my smooth RO, it has turned down. The unsmooth is turning down or starting to roll over. But man, tell me, man, we got, what is that, daily? Bull div on the DLP. It's a lot here too, man. It's not a significant. It's there.
Now I'm looking at. I'm just looking to where bottom would actually be on the 14-day. You know, the reverse Fisher is at 99.3.
Tell you where the bottom is for me for this shitcoin to just disappear. U.S. government adopt Bitcoin as their national currency, get rid of this fiat scam. Boom, everything's all fine. You think that's going to happen though? These guys aren't going to go down. They're going to go down fighting. There's no doubt. Could get real interesting. That's my bottom for the dollar though. Guys, it's a total fugazi. We all know this. Jesus, they got the magic money printer. These dollars are worthless. The only reason they have any buying power at all is because they're backed by a freaking crazy little military machine. The government's been overran, man. Good Lord.
Yeah, so bottom of the weekly is about 99.7.
99.7.
So there's your volatile move, right? I think.
Is that the bottom of the entire weekly?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me check it out.
Yeah, and there's a monthly support right below that. So
yeah,
that might be a good bottom if the volatility really kicks up.
Right. Yeah, geez, it's way up there. Hold on here. Yeah, where are they? Right together here? Yep, there it is right there. 99.9. Yep. Right, just literally right at 100. It literally is 100.7. Pretty sure. You see, it's right under here. Beep. Wow. That could definitely be in the cards, man. I mean, this thing is so weak. It is insane. Second week in a row populating below the weekly, too. Close enough for a test as well. If this thing wants to drop, I mean, this monthly support's barely holding on. But yeah, we've already pretty much in agreement, man. This thing, the 1SD first weekly support is right there at that 101.2. If you are on a daily time frame, there is an RMLR right there for a little mean reversion. Interesting, man. Good stuff. All right, Dixie. Let's see
what I am noticing though is that the daily support levels are, at least today, are tied in with the weekly support levels. Don't know how that math works out, but so the weekly supports are almost like double the support, right? So if you get below one of those, that's trouble, at least for today.
Yeah, I mean, let's see here. Is that a just super tight daily? It sure is, man. That daily range is very, very tight. Is that the fur? Is there a support? Is there a daily support right here too? I think there is, isn't there? With that monthly? One? No, there's just one. There's just one. What the freaking heck is going on here, man?
Well, I only see. I mean, I'm only seeing because I have my stuff colored
Yeah, what the
differently,
heck?
so I know what's what, and I only see like one
Well, yeah,
daily
here
resistance.
something's going on. Something's going on. These aren't populating. All these,
Something
all
weird.
yeah, these daily ranges aren't. We're not getting any action out here. Where the hell are they? Let me reset this real quick here. Let me save it on Dixie. Save you little monkey. There you go. Let me reload this real quick, man. Wondering why the hell those aren't populating. Time is at 9:25. 101.5. Could have just been because I needed to reload. What in the world? I mean, this is the daily right here. This thing's super tight. Super tight. Yeah, this is a wild read right here, man. What is happening? Where are our daily supports and resistances? Why are they not pushing out? Anybody else seeing their charts like this? I mean, you can see from yesterday where they came up to populate again. They're just not populating across this daily time frame on the 15-minute chart. I don't know where they're at, man. What's going on here? My God, man. Isn't it the day after Christmas? Am I being hounded?
Yeah, I mean, I should probably figure it out why they're doing, or like I can figure out if I just pull this into like so, I can figure out where those ranges are, right? But I shouldn't have to do that. It's just there's something weird going on.
Yeah, I don't know why that's not populating. Yeah, that sounds good. Got the neighbor texting me. I'm gonna get some of this wood. Um, yeah, I haven't seen this do this before. Something's going on in Dixie. Here, I'll give you a little example. Let's go to gold. Let's pop this on gold.
Yeah, my Dixie is also not loading daily PRE.
It's just there's a data feed error or something. Here, go. It's on gold. It's on Bitcoin. It's on everything else. Just something going on in Dixie. Just something going on in Dixie. Not a big deal. Gold bouncing off perfectly off the top of the daily. Opened up, ran right through it, right to the top side of the 68.3. Kind of rejected, but yeah, daily range definitely supporting this thing.
I'm looking at it. It's there. I don't know if it's the math or what, but there is. It's saying that the resistance levels are just that tight, right? So
Oh,
I'll
wait a
just put it
minute.
in.
Yeah, wait a minute. Is that what they're saying? Just everything's piled on top of each other daily, all
Pretty
the
much,
supports
yeah.
and resistance. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, you
Uh,
can see it all. I didn't even notice
uh,
that.
so like the daily support first level is 101.92. The second one is 101.71. So they're really just piled. You'd have to almost probably have to get down to like 1 minute, really zoom in to kind of see them kind of
Yeah,
split apart.
this is definitely a data. There's something wrong with the data because these are the all the ranges. You can see them right there. They all just pile down right on top. So you got all the dailies, all these green down here, just weekly and monthly. I have never seen that before. I have never seen that before.
Says that I think that says there's going to be a big move on the dollar. It says if it gets below one of these, if it gets above the support or above the resistance or below the support, watch it. Watch that F out, right?
I mean, you can go back through days for as long as we've been using this indicator, and I've never seen this happen. So there's always going to be a range to the top.
Well, there's a range. It's just so super tight that it's. I think there's just. I think that's what the volatility says. So it's like if it gets above or below one of those, it's just watch out, right? There's going to be smashing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you though, I've been using this a long time. There's something wrong. Something's wrong with the data feed. You're not going to have all these resistances and supports right on top of the center of the daily range. There's going to be some sort of range outside of the center, and there just isn't. I'm not trusting this at all. There's definitely a data feed error. Definitely a data feed error. Being said, that being said, let me see here. What is happening over? I'm tired of looking at that though. It's driving me nuts. You'll see that'll change at some point. If that doesn't change, I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, I've used this indicator for 5 years now and never seen that. Hell, more than 5 years. I had this thing a long time ago. I was using this before we even started to get into volatility. I got a hold of this bad boy.
Probably something to do with the holiday. If there's anything wrong, it's probably just due to the holiday.
Being closed yesterday. Yeah, something's going on. It's definitely data feed error though. But the distributions are populating. And that's where we have confluence on this first support on the weekly. But I saw some bull div on Dixie. I did see some bull div on Dixie. What are we doing? Bitcoin creeping back up. Solana creeping back up. Just had a little spill out. Market's open too, huh? Let me go back over here on traditional. Spy, what do you got for us? You up a little bit? Yeah, see, you populated your ranges. There they are. New weekly, top side of weekly on SPY is right here at about 473 area, 473.1-ish. Center 472.5, bottom 471.9. Gonna get into this? Probably. I would say today too. I mean, it's not far off. What is the tight? Yeah, super tight daily range. Super tight daily range on and this is because we were closed yesterday. These things are just populating these nice tight daily ranges. We got our support and resistance levels here though. That's why I think Dixie, I don't know, that data set is a little confused. It's going, I don't know what's going on. Nothing backs me. Some guy keeps printing me. What's happening? The devaluation of the dollar. It is just pitiful. Wowzer, man. What is silver still clipping down there? Oil pull back at all? No, hell, it's up 2.8. Up 2.8. Natural gas down. Down with the natural gas. Let's see here. FedEx. There you go, buddy. You're up 1.37 after that massive freaking earnings crash. Fifth standard deviation. Have noticed, boy, you get those big moves. Those stocks love to stay in those areas for that day. No rebound for you. Got here. Tesla. What's Tesla at? About 255. It's a 10-year. 3.9, huh? Up a little bit. Up a little bit today. Nothing really freaking sounding any alarms. Typical holiday markets. VIX, what's a VIX at?
It should be noted that on that 10-year yield, the weekly range is very, very tight. So
yeah, let me pull up and
move one way or the other in a hurry.
There we go. Oh, the news says S&P 500 index trying to finish 2023 with a flourish. With a flourish, not a bang, a flourish. We're flourishing, guys. There's nothing to see here. Nothing's wrong with the economy at all. It's all good. All good. I'm going to this alpha voice chat. I'm being hailed. Who is hailing thee? Yeah. Salami's out of range. Let me see here. Yeah, super tight, huh? Real tight weekly. Is this thing gonna pump or is this thing gonna dump? Considering it is the holiday week here. Let me see something real quick. I don't even know. Pull up my calendar real quick. Yeah, next Monday. Wow. Next Monday morning, new monthly, new weekly, new quarterly. Interesting. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What is going to happen here? And I'm telling you too, crypto going into the end of the year, this is going to get a little wild, I think. I am having a feeling this is going to get a little wild. Saying that, since everything's fine in traditional market land, right? There's no problems at all. We'll go back over here to crypto. The traditional markets are all right. They really are. I had somebody call me. They're like, "Oh, this is looking good." I was like, I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole right now, man. Let this year die off. Let's see how this thing plays out a little bit. Something's getting set up. He says salami. Salami did a 95.4 Laplace, second standard deviation move already. Went back up, rejected off the 1 SD in the bottom of the daily range. So here we are. Dude, if anything's been super bullish, Solana, right? Yeah, man. People are going to be taking some profits. People are going to be taking some profits, indeed. And who's been running the hardest? Same one that's down right now, right? Hard. I mean, 6%. Not too bad for crypto, right? Oh, you could be Hex up 38%. Nothing to see there. All right, Richard Hart, get your shit together, buddy. What's happening there? Bonk. Let me see something here, man. All right, Solana. There's the top of Solana's monthly right here. 102.7. I've been talking about this area for literally, 20 days now. What is it, the 26th? I think I started right when Solana ripped up to it, right? Got up above the top of this monthly range here recently. Man, oh man. But I was talking about that being the cap. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if this thing pulls back to this area, man. Would not be a bit surprised. And that is in Solana's new weekly range. Here's the top side of Solana's weekly range. Are we coming down to test this thing? We get down here to the top side. Don't be surprised the rest of this week if Solana gets trapped in this weekly right around the top of this monthly. Could happen, right? Started talking about Solana and Bonk a while ago, especially Bonk, telling people, hey, man, I would not be buying that right now. Absolutely not. You're going to end up buying the top. And there was people, this thing pulled back about, 50%? 50%, I think. People were buying the top up there. Now, you are an investor in Bonk. Enjoy yourselves. Unless you're going to capitulate and take a massive loss. Just sit back and relax. Enjoy the crypto show.
And I just do want to just pitch in that, I saw the move to 102 happening as it was happening, right?
Yeah. It was obvious, man.
I mean,
For sure. For people using the
put it
VEPS,
right
it's
down.
obvious.
Put it right in chat, and an hour later, boop, pop right up.
Let's see here. Power of leading information. Indeed. Power of leading information. I mean, hell, this thing, what was the freaking high up here, man? 126? Gotta love it. Almost, literally yesterday, 95.4 Laplace to the top side. All right, got a wick almost right to it, probably within $20 or something. Or $20. It's a Solana, not Bitcoin, Bilbo. Within, let's see, what was the high? 126.29. Yeah, about 50 cents. Got within about 50 cents of that 95.4 Laplace. Where did it rip back down to? Top side of the 68.3 on the daily. All right, then bounced back up, closed right at the 1 SD. Distribution, man. The distribution. Today, reject off the bottom side of the 68.3. Right to the second standard deviation, 95.4 Laplace. Bounced right back up to where? First standard deviation. Bottom of the daily range. I love when these areas are overlapping each other. Great support and resistance. And you got first daily support level down here on Solana. Right? Unlike Dixie, it's a shit show right now. Not populating its ranges. But it was a tight data set, on Friday. But still, I've seen tighter data sets than that, and it still populates freaking support and resistance levels. That is somewhere with the day off, got a data feed error. It's not populating. Wouldn't be a bit surprised at the close or open for tomorrow or whatever. Maybe it'll switch up, populate those areas. Maybe not. We'll have to see. I've never seen that indicator do that, though. But here until recently, when crypto got back in bull motion, I hadn't seen a lot of assets do what they do inside this VRE, right? A lot of new things happening, which I'm starting to change my philosophy with it a little bit. Can data sets close outside the weekly, the monthly ranges, the daily ranges? Yeah. So now I'm looking at more is how bullish that is, how bearish it is. While it's doing that, is it building divergence between price action and returns? There's a lot of things to look at. A lot of things to look at. That's and when we break it down and make it real simple, we trade low time frame volatility, right? We trade low time frame volatility. Makes it really easy. Don't have to worry about the macro view at all. A lot of people want to talk about it. I'll damn sure give a read using a workflow, but at the same time, correlation can break. Correlation can break. That thing can turn right around. Who's that going to hurt? The swing traders. That's who it's going to hurt. It's not going to hurt the low time frame traders. You get in a trade, it turns around, correlation breaks, you're going to limit your loss and get out, right? Reevaluate what you're looking at. It's going to happen a lot when you're first learning this stuff. Once you freaking really have been studying this for a while, watching the charts every day, seeing the tendencies that happen, the probabilities play out, you start to get it, man. You really will. It does. This stuff, just like it does with everybody, one day it just clicks. For me, it wasn't like okay, well, I think I'm starting to get it. It was just like one day I just pulled the charts up and I was like, wham, there we go. That's the dashboard I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally impossible, Matt. Agree. How in the heck am I supposed to look at assets when you're screaming at me using all caps, Django?
I need salami. I need Aptos.
Well, hell, I've been talking about salami for literally since it ran up into these upper levels. This is exactly what we're going to get. I mean, Solana went nuts, man. Still undervalued, in my opinion. Still undervalued. It's a great blockchain. Well, I'll tell you what, man, it was congested yesterday. Holy shit, man. I was trying to do a lot of stuff, and it was taking a little longer than usual. But a little longer is like, instead of a split second, I was waiting maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds for transactions to go through. It's not like it was shut down.
What's not congested, even with 2 billion transactions in a day? It's Aptos.
Let me guess. Is it Aptos?
Yeah. 2.1 billion transactions in a day. It's crazy, really.
Let's see.
And no congestion at all.
Wait,
also, I received like $10,000 airdrop just for holding Aptos NFTs.
It's getting strangled by the bottom side of the 68.3 and the first standard deviation to the downside right now. Boop, 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 boop. That's what Aptos is doing. Let me see here. Is that the new weekly? Pull this down a little bit. There you are. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. I already nailed it. Hell, it jumped off the top of the weekly. Yesterday, right through the daily range. Literally, look at this 4-hour candle. 1, 2, 3. Almost a 4 standard deviation move. Sent a wick to the dollar to the 99.7 Laplace. Pulled back to the top side of the 95.4 Laplace. Tried to close up above the second standard deviation right here. Look at the last 2 candles, man. Even got a wick right back down. Closed below it. Probabilities in play there. And that was the close of the 4-hour. That was a hell of a run for a 4-hour. Damn. And now today. Right, today. First got stuck in the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Then you got to move down to the 1SD. I mean, this thing just leveled down. Right? Just ranging in the different levels of the distribution right now. If it breaks this 1SD, could definitely see 95.4, second standard deviation down here, about $9.50 area. Only about a 50% pullback. But when you're only a $10 asset, right, it's a hell of a pullback. All you math wizards can figure out that percentage. Not very hard. 50 cents off $10. These are the questions. I love that YouTube channel where the guy goes around these college campuses asking questions of these people, these kids. Oh, man. You lose faith real fast in the younger generation.
Like, you want like $3 or one Bitcoin, right? And
yeah,
it's like they no idea what's going on.
right. Yeah, 100%, man. A lot of squawking going out in these markets. These YouTubers are a riot. And I'm just going, I look at their thumbnails and just laugh. I'm not watching these guys. I lose brain cells every time I pop one of those videos on. Where a lot of traders, especially in crypto, a lot of the younger generations, man, they're just eating it up, which is unfortunate. Right? But a lot of these instant gratification, that's what they want. They don't want to learn. They don't want to put any work in. They want free shit. Unfortunately, that's not going to get you anywhere. That's not going to get you anywhere. This is hard work. You put hard work on learning the VEPS, it's going to pay off for you. Oof. Going to pay off for you. I mean, especially some of the younger traders out there. If I started trading at that age, I definitely wouldn't be on this live stream right now. I'd be managing a $10 billion hedge fund or something. Let's see here. Time.
Yeah, I was trying to explain to my buddy like a month ago. It's just how hard this is, but the markets aren't as random as they seem. He's of the mindset of just put your money in the market and just let it hold, and that's
Yeah.
fine stance.
If you're an investor, that's great.
Nothing wrong with that. But
no,
the point I was just trying to make to him is just like there's a lot of math that goes on, and you can predict within reasonability of what the market's going to do, right? And he was a little skeptical of that, and I tried to explain to him a little bit about some of the concepts of volatility. And I mean, you tend to learn things as you teach them too. So it's like that's why I kind of did it too. I'm just like I'd like to take a couple minutes to talk about this.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
But he was interested. It's just he's still of the mindset, and he's the type that he's a big gambler, so he'll get emotionally about it. So I tell him that it's probably not a good idea for him to do this.
Right. And yeah, and see, there's Aptos's top of the monthly too, man. Top of the monthly too. Ran up to the top of the monthly just like Solana did. Solana breached it obviously by 24 points, I think. Pulling back right now, maybe for a little levity. What's it at? 113. Yeah, it's pulled back. 13 points? 13 points from the local high there. But yeah, there's the top Aptos's monthly range. $10.85 region. Almost got to it. I'm telling you, going into the end of the year, those are the ones here that, I see Solana could be right around $100, 102. Which, guys, how long ago when Solana was literally like $30? Or, remember, man, this thing just ripped. Holy crap. Just ripped. If you looked at CoinMarketCap, oh, beautiful freaking thing. Let me pull it up real quick. Solana's like, what, number 4? Leapfrog BNB. Oh, yeah. But now BNB's having a nice pump, right? BNB was up what? I saw BNB earlier was up quite a freaking bit today. 12.5%. What they do? Find CZ and lock them up or something? What's going on here at BNB? Up 12.5%. They're like, we cannot have Solana worth more than this. Come on, man. Let's pump this thing. It's like, you crazy asses. Yeah, it was literally when Solana was up there. I think Solana's market cap was literally 56, if I remember correctly. 56. Chasing down Tether. Win crush Ethereum. Win gas scam going down. Solana number 2 behind Bitcoin. Going to be interesting, man. Is Solana a better blockchain than Ethereum? Is there even an argument?
There's no argument.
There is
about
no argument, right? First leader advantage, or what's the damn word I'm looking for? Help me here.
Over.
Yeah, I mean, you've been around, right? Ethereum, one of the old schools. Guys, the gas is stupid on it. Stupid. Makes zero sense to me, right? I'm just not gonna interact on that blockchain ever. Once I sold,
The only narrative there is it's the second most chain right now because there is, I mean, with a lot of validators of the chain, basically it's more difficult to do a double spending. Just that, but for it's completely a useless chain. Use it as the enterprise level, but aside from that, for normal retails, it's pretty stupid to use.
Yeah, first mover advantage. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
My brain locked up. Yeah, that's all it is. And you've got the ETH straight up a cult. I mean, in my opinion, why would you just sit there? Why would you just sit there paying those gas fees? Good Lord. And it's the dirty little secret, man. You don't see a lot of them really talking about it. They don't want to talk about it. It's crazy. I would definitely not be on there paying them gas fees. Can you imagine? I mean, there is one thing, though. When you go over to ETH, though, you're not seeing all the flipping going on when it comes to the collectible markets, right? It makes no sense to just go in there and flip. You're going to lose money because of gas. That's why everybody's like, well, why does everybody flip on Solana? Well, because you can make $10 here and there, $10 there, boom, 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 boom. All these little scalps. For God's sakes, these people are literally flipping JPEGs instead of going to the regular markets. Yeah, go trade the meme coins, man. What are you doing flipping? Yeah, the 1SD, you're probably going to see this monthly resistance level, which is what? That is the second, right? You already made a run at the top side of the resistance on the monthly. So here is the second, which I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a bounce there. $9.80. Barring Bitcoin dumping out a couple grand. We know what happens there. Bitcoin dumps out a couple grand, market's going to bleed. You might have a few cryptos taking advantage of that, but overall, yeah, market will bleed out, man. I'm telling you, man. BTC's got a lot of buy pressure, though. A lot of buy pressure. At some point, people are going to take some profits. Plus, the whole new people are just so intertwined with the news cycles. It's crazy. Manipulation at its finest. The quicker you stay away from the news when you're in these markets, the better off you're going to be. People just have to learn the hard way, unfortunately. Let me see here. They are definitely out to manipulate you. Let's see. It's sold under 114.
Hey, I'm out to manipulate you.
Hey, you're a good manipulator. Right.
How's it going, everybody?
Going real good. See what's setting up on the 15-minute on Bitcoin. We got the reverse X-Wing fighter setting up right here. For all you pattern traders, Luke Skywalker is about to pop out at the bottom of the weekly range here and just shoot BTC back up into the daily 68.3 maybe. Here we go. Yeah.
That's right.
Very interesting, man.
Yeah. I like the little dip you had yesterday, that little Christmas dip on Bitcoin.
Christmas dips.
The Christmas dip.
Right?
Good for between the tacos.
Yes, indeed, sir. Let me see here. What we got working? Oh, BTC. So at this point, right, when BTC is doing this, let me get it back over here. I'm looking for some of these wave trends. Let's not be foolish, man. BTC was riding outside the power mean band. And here we go. All right. Tried to break inside it here. BTC ran it right back up, though. 33 power mean right now is at about 40,880. What is that about right? Actually, it's 40,932. 40,932. Wave trend 39,800. 39,800. Oh boy, it's deep. I'm looking at weekly supports, monthly resistance. 41. God, what did I say that was, man? Holy crap. 39.8, huh? 39.8. No, got here. Got the first monthly resistance a little bit below. Yeah, daily. Daily 99.7 Laplace for standard deviation. So do I think this is going to do today? A wick? You never know. Never know. Do I think it's going to close down here today? It would defy the probabilities. 95.4 Laplace is up here at about what? 42K? That I could see. That I could see incoming for sure, especially if you break the bottom of this weekly. It already tried here. Bulls picked it back up. This rejection off the 1SD, though, never like that. This thing's probably going to start making its way down below this weekly. If it does, 95.4% chance the daily candle, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doesn't close below 41.9, 41.9, 42, right in there. Second standard deviation is a little lower at about, what, 41.8? 41.8. Interesting. 42, 41.8. Let's see here. Don't know though, man. Don't know. Looking for, and what are we on, the 4 hour? That'll happen a lot quicker. Let me see if we're getting any confluence here on these smooth and unsmooth. We are, but God, everything I see here is this thing's going to pull back up. Not dumb. And everything I see, this thing's going to pull back up above 43. Even though we're trending. Prediction model just broke again in the 90-minute. Let's see here, man. Yeah, this hidden, rejecting off the 9 log MA. Okay. See the 33. We already went through this. I just don't remember. Yeah, it's starting to have an outlier. All right. So do we bounce off the bottom of the weekly, or do we break there and come down to the 95.4% probability levels? It's all in the cards. But I'm telling you, some point this thing's gonna. There, we got wave trends at the top side on lower time frames, up around 43, a little over 43. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. Let me check something here. We're going to see some longs liquidated here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see, especially in the last... Nah, we'll just go 12 hour. Yeah, last 12 hour. 74.75 million in longs liquidated across crypto. Only 22.57 million shorts. Shorts, why are you getting liquidated, man? Because you didn't take your profit. That's why. Last 24 hours, over 100 million, 104 million longs liquidated, 57 million in shorts. The algos, these exchanges trading against you, liquidating your butts. They don't care, man. All right, they're going to take both sides hostage. Indeed. This is where it all comes in. Gee, many Christmas. We need to have a massive seminar here. Stop using leverage. Quit being scammed by these exchanges, for crying out loud. Leverage is poison, man. Not too many things get me too fired up. That is one of them. It is stupidity at its finest. Leverage in the right hands can be a tool. I'm not talking about 10, even 10x. I'm talking a couple X, man. You want to play around while you're scalping low time frame volatility. Nothing wrong with adding a couple extra X's on there, right? But I'm telling you, as soon as you do, you're a target. Especially if you're on an exchange and you win a lot, they're after you, man. They're after you. It'll become personal. They want you. Oh, this guy thinks he's got it. Be careful out there. Be careful out there learning risk management strategies taught by people that don't even know how to trade. They are literally in an echo chamber. They're reading out a book. Oh, here's what they say about it. This is what you should do. You should put your stop losses here and blah, 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 blah. It is so ridiculous. Put stop losses in the system at your own risk. Not a very good idea. Not a very good idea. Some people learn the hard way. You hear them complaining all the time. My stop loss got wicked out and the price went right back. Yeah, it did. You figuring it out yet? When are you going to stop doing that? When are you going to monitor your freaking trade and get out of bad positions and limit your loss? When are you going to start taking your profits? Yikes, man. Yikes. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We all do stupid shit. Trust me. Especially with free airdrop money. Be quiet, Matt. Where is he? Matt knows all my dirty, dark little secrets. Let's see here. Yeah, man. You like Algo? I like Algo. A good blockchain. Let's see. All right, Algorand. Let's check you out, buddy. Where are you? I know I got you there. There you go. Yeah, it's holding up pretty good. Woo! Hello. Let me see here. It's a new weekly right there, huh? Already pretty much tested it. Got really close. During that 4-hour candle, right? Ran down, 95 La Place. Got a wick to the second standard deviation. Pulled it right back up for the close. Closed inside that 4-hour 95.4. Indeed. But rejected off the bottom side of the 1SD. Broke through it again, but now here we go. Right back down in the daily range. Right back in the daily range. 563. Algo. Let's look at this on hard. Let's look over here, man. Algo. What are you doing here? Woo! Actually, a little top side of the power mean band test there. Yeah, rejected off. Didn't close on this is a 33-minute. Before that thing dumped out, rejected right off the Fisher. I think some bear algos are right there just waiting. They hammered that thing down. First 33-minute candle. Where'd it go to? Where did it close at? Right at reverse wave trend. But then what happens? You open up the new one below it, and it just dumped out. Immediately, whoop, right back to wave trend. Top side. Made another run at the reverse Fisher. You're pulled back a wick right to the top of the power mean band. Right back to it. And that's a 33 power mean right on the top too. You see, yeah, look at the bear divot set up. When this move, when did it pop to the downside again? Right when it crosses zero mean. But right now, setting up hidden bull. Setting up hidden bull from these areas right here. Not from the actual low back here yet. But right here, getting a bounce off of this reverse wave trend almost makes sense, especially when the returns oscillator is almost at the 2SD band.
Hey, Bilbo.
Huh.
Can I ask just a favor? Can you look at Roku and can you give a breakdown of if you're in a position right now? Now, I left my position. I'm not trying to take a signal. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if I'm aligned with your thought. So can you do just a quick rundown of Roku like right now and say what do you think it's going to do? I left my position because I didn't like it, but I'd just like to see your point of view.
Yeah. Let me finish this real quick on Algo, and I'll do that next. Roku, I got you. Roku. Yeah, this is outside the power mean band too on the daily. Outside the power mean band. Where did this thing go? Let me see something real quick. Let's pull this in. Where are these monthly ranges, man? I think Algo was one of them. Didn't Algo run outside its monthly? Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think Algo was one of them. This could be the top. This could be the top way down here, man. If that's the case, yeah. Yeah, it is too. Algo was one of them. There's the top of the monthly range is down here at about almost 20 cents. Almost 20 cents. If this is going to be the narrative, you'll see Sol back at 102. Algo could be down here under 20 cents. There's a lot of things that need to maybe reset. They're outside the top of the monthly range. Algo is definitely one of them. You got to break this weekly, though, to even sniff it out. Plus, like we said, we got through. I mean, the 31st is literally on Sunday. New Year's Eve on Sunday, huh? Wow, trippy. So Monday will be, like we said earlier, new weekly, new monthly, new quarterly, new year, new yearly candle. So this is always going to be in the back of my head, man, when you get outside these monthly ranges. Then again, if it closes outside of it, I'm starting to change my position on all that, right? Because it never did it before. I used to watch, just watching these for all these years. You would never see assets close outside their weeklies and monthlies. Volatility, though, man. Volatility kicking up. So let me see. And what was that? It was a little under 20 cents. I'm just looking at some wave trends here. That's a little low on the daily. Let me see where 4 hour is. Not low enough. Maybe wave trend or Fisher. Fisher's right on it, man. Reverse Fisher on the 4 hour is right at the top of Algo's monthly. Right at the top. No bull div. What are we doing here? Yeah, this is clean right here on the 4 hour, though. Was there any div setting up on the daily? I don't think so. You're breaking down here, though. From the cross, setting up some hidden bull. Yeah, man. I mean, just from what I'm seeing, crypto's pretty damn bullish. Crypto's going to have a great close coming into the end of the year. Even if Bitcoin has a little pullback here. I mean, you kidding me? Look at the price of Bitcoin. What was the low? 15K. What was the low on Solana? $8. Woo! Solana for the win, man. That thing went absolutely berserk. And there's Roku. Let me see here. Ooh, I just saw that. What time frame was that? I already saw. Is that on the daily? You're sitting on wave trend. Sitting on wave trend. Let me pop this on. Come here, Roku. Come here, you. Did I pass you? I'm tripping right now. Where the hell are you, Roku? There it is. Jeez. Okie dokie. Well, you can see on Friday, we're literally gapped up where? To the first standard deviation. Where did it end up at the end of the day? Center of the monthly range. Center of the monthly range. Now we got a tight weekly. Here's these monthlies. Is this the top of the monthly right here? No, yeah, top of the monthly. Not resistance levels. Here's the center of the monthly. Top of the monthly. Yeah, so that didn't help. 97. Let me see something here real quick. So you're at the daily wave trend. Wave trend crossed down the 33 power mean. Now look where the data set right now. You're at the 33 power mean on the daily. You break through here, we could see the 9 again. Almost back up to 99. Wow. Yeah, it's at 99.3. 99.3. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, look at the 5-day. Getting stifled by the 99 log MA. It's the reason why I use these numbers, man. There is a reason. People are like, what the hell? He's using these weird. He's got like a, what? What the hell's a 33 length? What's a 99 length? It's all about the numbers, man. It's all about the numbers. Anybody can use whatever the hell they want. Look at Roku on the 5-day, setting up some hidden bull. Setting up some hidden bull. DLP's flat, though. This 5-day, last, nothing's happened yet anyway. You see this DLP start to build up here. Returns oscillator is turning up. The smooth, though, still to the downside and still light trend, too. Still light trend. Volatility is expanding positive or contracting positively correlated on the low length. Was contracting positively correlated. Probably still is a little bit. This is a 5-day. They're both positively correlated. You see here. More hidden. Yep. Hidden on the 3-day. Hidden on. It was hidden back here. Kind of fluttered out. Rejected off of the zero mean. Now you're crossing back up, though. Now you're crossing back up. It's on bull div, though, right? Bull div on the 2-day. Total random walk too, if you just caught the look at that entropy. But what's this setting up right now? You know, it's setting up on the daily. It's setting up hidden bear. It's setting up hidden bear divergence. But you are above the reverse wave trend. See this 4 hour. What are you doing? Rejecting off the bottom side. Yeah, man, this thing is stuck here, man. Totally different story than that daily. 4 hour literally has been rejecting off of that reverse wave trend. And you've got the 9 log MA crossing down through wave trend. 33's next. The power mean band, you already got 2 links down through it. This 4 hours definitely, you're definitely gonna be a start here. This hidden setting up though. All right, got it set up here. Pulled back from wave trend, got a little dumped down off of noble div. If it maybe about to close tomorrow, if it does reject. I mean, look at the DLP. See the 90 minute. Where you going? Could go back up to wave trend on the 90. It's definitely appearing to be. It's having the outlier. Volatility is supporting it. Low length anyway. Right? Low length volatility expanding positively correlated. It's significant right from the beginning too.
And I think the next time frame that you're going to go to, that's the one where I didn't like it. So that's where I left too when you get to the 45 minute.
I mean, this is building the DLP back to the top side too, after it's been down here a bit. The volatility though on the 90, right? You are. The 2400's contracting negative. Low length, high length, agreeing on the direction. 981 saying not so fast. 981 probably. Yeah, because it did. It gapped up, right? Pulled back real quick. Is that what happened? Let me look on the mirror. Yeah, the thing gapped up and then pulled back to the bottom side of the 68.3. Now you're above. This thing actually looks like it's going to move up here today. Well, yeah, it's already doing it. Good analysis. Yeah, shush. Let's see here. Having an outlier on the 45. I don't know, man. You break this wave trend. Close this 45-minute candle above it. You couldn't do it last time. Definitely got above it. Pulled back, closed inside, dumped out again. Where to? Didn't close the candle below the bottom side of the power mean band. Why? Well, these data sets love the power mean band. Why? Because that's where all the mean reversion's happening. Starting to drop into a light trend.
So my analysis on this particular time frame, right? It's hitting that wave trend, but the oscillator is now in an overextended position. The DLP is at a high confidence interval, right? So that says that could go back down real quick. Let's see here. It's sort of step into a trend, right? Correlation kind of broke on the SEP. Volatility now is almost fully expanded on all wavelengths, right? So you're not going to get very big moves up. So this is where I'm saying, well, I don't really like this anymore. I'm gonna leave this position.
Right. Yeah, just put a little funny joke in there. For P-Funk. Which, we are the smart traders, though. We're being funny in this chat. When you understand the VEPS. But yeah, we all do silly stuff. 100%, man. There's no doubt about it. Gets boring sometimes. You got to spice stuff up. It's like an old marriage. Like I would know. Never been married. Salute all you guys that have been married for all these years. Sure, it has its advantages and disadvantages. Let me see here. Just close that 45-minute outside or on the top side of the reverse wave trend. Could this thing be moving back up to the 99 log MA? About to find out. This isn't going to dick around. It's either going to dump back inside the wave trend or it's going to pump up to it. That's what I'm seeing. So
it'll at least test wave trend, and then the next time frame, well, I think you'll probably go to 33, but the 15-minute, I think, will tell.
96.58. It's literally top side of the monthly range right here. This thing pumps, breaks the 1 SD. I would look for, and you got the 95 for Laplace, second standard deviation on the daily. So if this does move the top side, this is definitely a destination for it. 95.4% chance it doesn't close above like 97.5, 97, what is that, 0.6, 2 SD. It's definitely pumping, but we got a weak dollar. It's just brutal. Yeah, it's down. Market's green. Market is fairly green, man. Everything natural gas down. Airbnb. People are getting wise to the Airbnb fees. Jesus Christ. Pretty expensive. You get the room for $10 and the fees are $100. It's like, what? What just happened? Oh, I see how you're making your money. Oh, yeah, we got cheap rooms. But hey, there's all kinds of fees you got to pay. I did have a good time, though, at the Airbnb. There's some nightmare scenarios out there. I had some good hosts, though. They were really cool. Real cool hosts.
So hey, I figured you probably already ran through the RMLRs on Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
On the different time frames.
Oh, yeah. One of the first things we did.
Nice intersects happening and coming up. It's great.
Yeah, it's party time. Going into the end of the year here.
Yep.
I'd love to, not love to, but I'm sure the YouTubers are just trying to scalp their Christmas, scalp everybody's new Christmas toys from their community.
Yeah.
Gib. You must do this. You must do that. Yeah. I highly recommend not watching those clowns. I mean, clowns. It's insane. Why people watch them just blows my mind. But hey, it's the world we live in. Jesus. Everybody just wants to be a sheep. Nobody wants to walk alone. Nobody wants to be an alpha wolf. Lead the pack. Don't follow. Goodness gracious, man. You get stuck in an echo chamber with these YouTubers, man. Hell, they're just like Jim Cramer. Throw him in the pile, too. Another total clown. Giving really bad advice. Really bad advice to traders. Legally, right? Oh, but he said... How's a guy even still have a platform? Just blows my mind. Oh, maybe because he's supposed to be deceiving traders.
Paid to do it.
Paid to do it. Paid to put out shitty news. What time is it? 10:18. Nice. Check some real quick.
But yeah, I just want to know, just check Roku, just to get kind of, bounce my bias off maybe your bias, just to make sure I'm kind of aligned with your thinking, right? That's all. I've already left position. I'm probably not even going to touch Roku again today. I don't really like it any more past this point. It might touch the first standard deviation. That's a big maybe. So it's not worth it.
Right.
I got $20 at Roku. That's a small enough bucket.
Right. There's so much shit going on today. It's insane. We're getting ready to have a party in the whale Discord. Give away like 5K in prizes. So that's fun. Were you one of the winners?
Right.
Yeah, man. Good times. 4 whales, 4 prize packs, and 4 gifts of bonk. Should be interesting.
Much wow.
Indeed. Lots of pow up the blowhole.
Yeah, much pow.
Oh, D-Gens love free shit. We'll give it to them. Remember those whales when you're listening to all the music. When you're jamming some uncut gems. Hopefully while I'm doing this stream, my boys are getting it. What other Discord? I mean, the whale Discord doesn't even have that sound bar. But we don't do a lot of live streams over there, so it doesn't really matter. That is a good song. The remix. Oh, getting ready to drop the second single. The Collectibles website. Just wow. Everybody just needs to relax. Let the team cook. They are mad cookers, great chefs. This whole Web3 thing, let's be honest. Nobody knows how to navigate Web3 yet. Nobody. It's like a big experiment, in my eyes anyway. Everybody's trying to figure out how to crack the Web3 code and get penetration into mainstream culture. What a better way than music. Doesn't that just make sense? It really does to me, man. Music brings everybody together. Oh, wait. And this new collectible, the tech on this new website, I mean, I might be one of the only ones that's actually seen what it really looks like. Some of the old guards saw it, but it's awesome, man. One-click shopping for anything collectible-wise. It's pretty powerful, man. Pretty powerful. Can't wait till it drops. Let's see. There's the remix. Good stuff. Yeah, Roku, man. It's doing its thing. And we're going into the end of the year here. Let's be honest. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I'm expecting some fireworks. I really am. You think there's going to be good scalps on the low time frames? Absolutely. Absolutely. Going to be some really good ones. And I'll tell you what, man. If the dollar can just get its head out of its rear end going into the end of this year, gold could be a great short. Just saying. I don't know about Bitcoin. Don't know about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not really correlated. Is negatively correlated with. You know what? I'm taking that back. You remember when the dollar used to pump, Bitcoin would dump out like crazy, just like gold. It's being very resilient these days. I got my little word salad mixed up there. It's almost just flatline correlation, man. It seems
It's
like
independent.
Crypto with the dollar. It's crazy. Where gold, very negatively correlated. Very negatively correlated. Gold will pump on these little pullbacks on Dixie. But I'm telling you, if Dixie could even run 1.5 this week, gold would probably be back down around 2K. You know what? I didn't even look at these left. The dollar runs up by the end of the week, 103 area. You could see gold back down at 2K easily. But Dixie to run up to 103. It's not even on my freaking chart. Let's see, is there a weekly resistance level? This thing's just so damn weak, man. Yeah, it's going to be up here a ways. Yeah, no, it's up here. Almost like right inside, right around second resistance level on the weekly. By the end of the week, if you see the dollar start making its way up here, there'll be some great low time frame scalps on the dollar. A lot of trending to the downside. Same thing with the dollar. You see this thing pumping. Let me see. What else we got? 1025. Might cut this stream a little short today just to get ready for this little afternoon party. I got to run up into these restaurants today. Woof. Crazy holiday restaurant time. Joy, joy, joy. It's always exciting. Always exciting. What do we got here? What else? Anything else in traditional markets you want to look at, Earthbear? What's Coinbase doing? Up 0.7.
Yeah, I was just about to say Coinbase is probably an interesting call because
wow.
I'm saying what
a lot of hidden bull from the last local low here on the hell. That's a 45 unit break. Let me go to the 20. The 24. Let me go to the daily. This thing's just riding the power mean band. Volatility is low on the daily too, man. Wow. Low. What's 5 day look like?
Intel's having a nice little move up.
Goodness gracious. What is?
I think there was something in pre-market that Coinbase didn't like, though. I think it tried to run up. I think it was maybe the first support on the daily or something like that, or first resistance on the daily in pre-market, and just didn't like it. Instantly dumped out in the pre-market.
Yeah, coin. Where you at, coin? Pop up. There you are.
INTC's up like a couple points on the day. I don't know, nice little jump on the open, and it's a trending move on the 15-minute to the upside.
Yeah, pre-market, that thing dumped down to the 1SD, and now it's sitting right at the bottom side of the 68.3. Coinbase breaks into here. Holy mercy, man. You see this thing up at like 181 maybe? Another 5 points. Boy, it's trying. It is a trying. Kind of, I mean, early on, right? Made a run, got to the 1SD. Didn't quite test the top of that weekly, but we know how these ranges are working. I mean, close enough is close enough lately. That is for damn sure. That is for damn sure.
What I'm watching is the next 30 minutes. If it closes above the 45-minute 9 log MA, it's probably going to beat this into the distribution, go up to the other mean of the distribution on the Laplace, and then go up to the mean of the distribution of the standard. So that'd be what, 178-ish area? 179?
Yeah, look at this thing. Last week, it bounced off the top of the weekly range and just low time frame mean reversion the whole way up. Whap, 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 whap. Pretty freaking bullish, man. Especially, this is what I'm saying, man. Yeah, BTC's having its little pullback here. Little profit taken. I don't know, man. Like I said, by the end of the day, I see this thing back up over 43. Here, I'll be right back. I will be right back.
My inclination on Coinbase isn't necessarily as correlated with the pumps and dumps of the crypto, but rather just how much crypto is being exchanged. So that just means that there's a lot of activity going in Coinbase, therefore it's going to drive up revenue, therefore increase buy pressure. That's my take on that.
Yeah. So you'll be able to figure out, it would be like 3 numbers to get the full answer. But you'll be able to get really good estimates on the future of Coinbase's price, depending on the amount of volume that they put into the exchange. So if their fees, here's the problem we're trying to do here. Let's just say 90% of the people that all charge 1%, because I think very few people are able to do $30 million worth of volume in a month. So they drop it down to 0.01% out there. Let's just say 90% of the people that do whatever the hell they do. You can take that 1% of their total volume. All right? And then everything you figure out what the operational costs are to running the day, and again. And you get to put that into stock. But it doesn't necessarily mean Coinbase is buying up the stock every day. It just means pricing model people are using.
There goes Coinbase.
So even if the price goes down, you need to make sure that the volume stays the same. And as soon as that volume for the change, you can look at it on a coin market cap or something.
Volume.
As soon as that volume. Yeah, no,
Crypto volume, not Coinbase volume, right? So the volume of the crypto markets is driving the buy pressure on Coinbase.
Yeah.
Got nothing to do with the volatility?
No, this is just pricing Coinbase. But then what you can't do, like, okay, the crypto volume is buying out, right? So all the guys have sold, and now you just have a whole bunch of small accounts selling production because they're different blocks from 34K to 20K. By like 34K, you should see Coinbase start to turn around. So if it's very bullish now, around about 34K, all the big traders are more than likely selling out. And then there's been, let's say the volume in the base 500 or $1 billion, that's down to half that. And this one's going to retrace that target.
So essentially, Bill, well, my theory is that Coinbase, it had this big bull run up, right? And at the same time, BTC, Solana, et cetera, they're all having their moments, right? So it's easy to say, well, they're correlated, right? Because BTC is going up, therefore Coinbase should go up. But what's actually happening is people are buying BTC, right? There's more transactions going on in the crypto space. Therefore, they're using Coinbase along with these other exchanges. But since this is a publicly listed one, that there's buy pressure here on it because people are using it, and the volatility is kind of following suit. That's my theory. I'm not saying it's 100% correct. There might be a little bit of truth in there, but that's just my idea.
Right. Yeah, I just don't know about volume. You can see I don't have one chart that's got it on it. I could care less about volume. But yeah, man,
I think that
if you've incorporated it into your
volume,
edge away.
yeah,
I just don't use it.
I don't know about the total crypto market volume, right? In that, I think if you take it in aggregate, I don't think you can really manipulate that in a sense, other than the crypto market's gone up, therefore there's more volume because more people are buying crypto because they're seeing it pump.
We got bull div on the 33-minute, popping this thing to the top of the power mean band. Let me see something. Just daily doing.
If you want to track that
Still
stuff,
a light trend.
go to a website
We got here.
called Quant, and then you can see how much volume is being traded on Coinbase. All right, so like at 18 grand, 10,000 points a day, and today it's still be 10,000 points a day. The price of Bitcoin doubled. They're making 2% in comparison to worth of money and stuff. So if you are interested, you can honestly do that. It's called asset.
Well, I'm looking at the volatility on the daily. Thing's starting to ebb and flow into a pump. So we'll see. We will see. See something. Speaking of seeing, correlation. And load layouts.
But that wouldn't be surprising if there's like this late year crypto pump. Coinbase jumps to 200, right? Because that's the top of the monthly range.
Come on, you. Populate, you little shit. So first, I'm going to go. Waiting patiently. Where's my assets? There they are. We got there. There we go. Swing. All right. Total market cap 1.6 trillion. And we got Doge. Yeah, need no Doge. Need coin, bitch. NASDAQ. Interesting read. Oh, we're on a 33-minute. I was like, what the hell is going on with that? There we go. There we go. Total crypto market cap correlated with Coinbase. Very correlated. Holy shit, ole. Which you're going to see. You're going to see. You see here, right here. What was that, 5 days? Let me go to a daily. Starting to lose a little bit of correlation up here. Starting to lose a little bit of correlation.
Yeah, so because maybe like BTC, that's the leader in the market cap, right? It's going down, but Coinbase is kind of hovering the same, right? So it would suggest that there's losing a little bit of correlation just because BTC is pulling back a little bit.
Let me see. Pin to scale. All right. New right scale. There we go. There we go. Oh, pardon moi. Yeah, man, this thing is. Coinbase is very, 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 very correlated. Right here. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, this thing is really correlated with the total crypto market cap, which, of course, it would be. Individuals, though. Individuals.
Every time the candles go through,
You see BTC 42.7. Like right now, BTC pulling back. Things are losing correlation. I'm going to look intraday here. So I'm going to correlate again right here. Yeah, BTC pulled back, Coinbase going up. This is tough though. When you got one continuous market, one non-continuous market, trying to correlate them. So we're seeing the Coinbase data set here, a little short. Today though, swing. Yeah, these low time frames are gonna give wild reads.
What's maybe one of Coinbase's competitors? Binance?
Yeah, Binance.
None of them are listed.
Yeah, I was just curious. So this is going a little bit off tangent, right? It's like,
Yeah, but they're still
you see
competitors. They
maybe
don't have to be listed.
Coinbase. You see maybe Coinbase have a stronger correlation than, say, Binance. You can almost predict when earnings come about that Coinbase will most likely beat the earnings. Therefore, that might trigger different volatility than, say, Binance. Because they probably have a greater market share or have increased the market share. Therefore, it's going to drive a bigger beat, so to speak, and then the volatility is going to do what it does. And then you might get to see the dump and pump or the pump and more pump, right? So
what is this 4-hour close? 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
So here's another observation for your Coinbase pricing model is you need to figure out within their business plan, whatever their strategy is that 1% that they're collecting, let's say I trade 100 Solana and my fee is 1%. Okay. Are they collecting the dollars? Are they immediately selling that 1% that they earn of my Solana on the market? Are they holding that Solana? Now, let's say all the markets go down, Solana being like now third, and Solana just rips to like $10,000. Well, if they were holding that one Solana, which is currently $100, now let's say they have either have 100,000 Solana, because everyone's trading it, and Solana's literally just quintified itself to the upside. And then the price of Coinbase shares might not go down. So you need to figure out if they're settling that amount immediately, that 1%, like as you buy the, yeah. So like those are the little things you just have to look out for. And that could really mess up that, like your earnings prediction. You might be out, like you might say, oh, it might pump 20%, but then one of these shitcoins that they're holding just like 10x's, and they got a whole bunch of it. That means it's going to go way higher than what you're thinking predictably.
Yeah, what I'm thinking. So that's going to hit their balance sheet, right? So that hit their balance sheet on the reports versus. So this is where you get into all the accounting stuff. So that's sort of else, right? It's just that'd be on their balance sheet, right? So what they're holding, and then they have to. I don't know what they would do in crypto because crypto is still relatively new, but I think they would have to market to market. So if they're holding, that one Solana and Solana is now 10,000, their balance sheet is going to show increased asset versus 100, the 10,000 versus 100, right? So.
And if they do that, they immediately counter trading their customers.
They're very healthy. They're very healthy on the asset side, right? So then they can go out. And that means they can go out and they can borrow money, right? They can borrow money easier, and they can expand their operations and so on and so forth. So that to the idea that everything's when earnings calls come out, everybody focuses on the income and the earnings per share, but there's a lot more to it because that bottom line is interrelated to everything else that's going on in their financial statements, right? So it's
Look, you're on the right path. Coinbase is, as I've been saying for a long time, is something that people will expose themselves to instead of exposing themselves to the crypto market. So if you can price this thing, or you're very in tune with how Coinbase is moving and their earnings and all the stuff, you can get insanely good 4 trades off in a year, right? Long or short, doesn't really matter. So if you do pay attention to it and you figure out a good model, like how to justify some of this stuff, you're pretty much competing with the hedge funds, man. You can make a shit ton of money.
Or just see when Nancy Pelosi invested in it, and then just. Did you hear about what she did with NVIDIA? like this
Yeah,
past week?
no, not this past week.
Oh, she went out and bought like I don't know how much, but she bought a whole bunch of $120 strike price calls for start 1 year. So that's, I mean, so deep in the money. That's an extremely like bullish stance.
Yeah. So have a look at NVIDIA, Bobo. Nancy Pelosi's gone long, I think. I don't know. I thought the last time I looked at it was like $400.
Deep in the money, so that's a lot of. Well, it could be, as you go up, deep in the money, those contracts cost more and more and more, right?
Yeah.
So it might be a way, to move more money right into the market. But I mean, that's like, even from a new trader perspective, for me, that doesn't make any sense unless you're super bullish on it.
Yeah, they must probably getting signed by Raytheon or something like this. I think Bobo went to the toilet.
No, I'm sitting right here. I'm
Okay.
sitting right freaking here.
But yeah, man, build your case with Coinbase, and I think you will see a lot of good fruit. You're doing it now, you're ahead of like everyone else. You could say there'll be like 10% of the people that trade crypto that will actually give a shit about the price of Coinbase. So come with your model, figure out the understanding of it, learn their business. And you could literally just trade that asset for 4 times in a year. Just got to be right, and you'll make an absolute fortune, man.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's about time. Almost wrap this up. All kinds of shit going on. NVIDIA, huh? What'd you say about NVIDIA?
Can we have a squiz? Nancy Pelosi apparently went long.
Did you hear about that, Bobo? Like, so Nancy
Hopefully
Pelosi,
she gets wrecked.
this past week, she bought. I think it's in the millions of dollars. I'm not quite sure on how much she bought, but she bought, expiring in December 2024, a year from now, $120 strike prices.
Think there's any insider trading going on there? Do you think any of the normal Americans would be in prison doing this?
So I mean, you
They're
got to think like,
criminals.
so deep in the money, and that premium's going to tick away too, right? So I mean, so deep in the money that that's just saying that NVIDIA's probably going to be like $600 in a year, $700 in a year, something coming. Like, there's something going on.
Bitcoin halving.
They're total
They
crooks.
make all the chips for miners, dude. NVIDIA is the biggest chip miner, mining chip maker.
Yeah, good observation. Halving, they're going to release new rigs to mine the big chip. They're going to rake it in again.
Yep.
I think because NVIDIA is getting kind of expensive too, there's probably a split coming, right? So when that split happens, right, and then you get all these new buyers, all this new buyer pressure to come in to bring that price right back up, right? So
Tell me, how does that split affect? So let's say NVIDIA does have a share split. Like, I don't know how this works. So they have a share split. How would that affect her position? Does her options position get the double? Or?
It doesn't affect the position from a monetary standpoint. But what it does is it makes the stock price cheaper. So now you get all these investors that can come into that market, or buy that stock at a cheaper price, right? So it's more affordable.
How does it affect your wallet?
Yeah, like Tesla was a good example.
When the Fed prints more money.
Put in $50. If you put in $50, the stock splits, you still own $50.
Right. You just own $50 of cheaper stock. It's like, it's like if the Fed prints out, lots of bag, that money's not worth much more per dollar because they just print it out so much, but you still have the same capital purchasing power but it's just in more pieces of paper or more numbers on your screen.
And I don't know how it works with a contract, like, because
that's what
I don't know how that works, right? Because you have a contract to say, well, I'll buy X amount of shares, for this price.
Mhm.
It splits. I mean, obviously that contract, underlying notational value of that contract changes.
With the options price, so let's say, is she buying below? Is she buying what spot price is she buying? Right, I know it's is she buying $120 above the price, or is she buying $120 below?
Well, right now Nvidia is almost $500, and she bought at 120 or 120 strike price, right? So her delta is very, very, very high, right? It's just it's almost nonsensical.
And what strike did she buy?
120.
I mean, it's her husband who's buying it. Yeah, he's actually a trader. Yeah.
But yeah,
So they went down. They went down and bought 120 strike calls.
Yes.
It's on the money, dude. With the share
and how much?
And this thing goes to half. It's 250.
And so she's straight up just buying calls.
Straight up buying calls.
That deep.
That deep.
God, I hope she gets wrecked. And she bought that what? A year out?
A year out. So I wonder how much that costs now that I got.
Wow.
I got logged out of. I'm gonna go look.
People are so stupid. I mean, that's horrible. That's literally you don't buy premium like that a year out. You're buying that premium. That is insane, man. I don't know.
I think I got January 25. That's probably. Hold on a second. I'll find the price.
It'll be a good day if Nvidia closes out at $500 at the end of 24.
So December 24th. We don't even have the amount of strike prices. It doesn't even go that low.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Let's go all 120 costs her.
Bitch ain't never had a real fucking job, and they're like multi-millionaires off of insider trading, being part of Congress. These people are such criminals, man.
No, he's just a really good trader. He just happens to beat the odds of the market every year.
Exactly.
On that.
That's why they're buying premium. I mean, who in the hell's advising these people to do that? Jiminy Christmas. If you're that bullish, sell it.
Yeah, so the market cost is
sell calls or sell puts. I mean,
$380. So
yeah,
buy 100, right? And that's the price per contract.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's $38,000.
That is crazy.
380.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's something like that. That's definitely insider trading. There's something that they know. They're paying $38,000 for one contract. I don't know how many contracts they bought, but it's a lot. So,
how much did they put on the line? What was the total?
I can Google it real quick.
It's what a scam. So you got somebody in Congress doing that. Oh, but it's her husband. They're not in the sea.
Well, no, he's the one making the decision, but she's the one who gets to make the purchase, although it's really him, obviously. But because she's allowed to have insider information, all Congress people have insider information, and they all do this, right, across the board. There's very, very few people in Congress who don't fuss around like this.
It's 50 contracts. So 50 times 38 is about $2 million. $2 million of
$2 million of taxpayer money. Probably. Crazy, man. It's crazy that not more big people aren't talking about it.
You'd be hard pressed to find a politician who doesn't take advantage of it, obviously, because it's like it's free money for them. You know?
It should be totally illegal. If you're in Congress, you should not even be allowed to trade the markets.
Right. Yeah, but they are, so they obviously exploit that. And who's the body that can make it illegal? Congress. What are the odds that Congress is going to remove their money tap? I mean,
it's insane, man. The system's so freaking just jacked up. Wow.
Yeah, so I'd watch for if you want to make some money, figure out what legislation is coming for either Taiwan, semiconductors, or something in that vein. There's something coming, or there's something.
Just trade the Congress ETF because they're always going up in value.
Yeah, so it's just, but there's something funny going on. There's probably something big going to happen to NVIDIA in the next 6 months that nobody's aware of it for insiders.
Dude, really good observation. This is like tickling my fancy, man. Insanely good observation, actually.
I mean, seriously, like, if there isn't already one, I think there is actually, but just trade an index that just tracks their growth in portfolio value, right? Which is publicly listed, the one that they list publicly anyway. It always goes up because they have inside information. I mean, at least you can invest in it. You don't have to trade it; just invest in it. It's like SPY, only better.
But then when you get all that growth, then then the federal government comes knocking on your door saying, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I'm just tracking. I'm just trading publicly accessible information.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd be surprised if such an index or fund didn't already exist.
Hi.
Hello.
One.
Hello.
There's I think it's something on Unusual Whales. You can check the Twitter account out. They have a little website or tab on their website that tracks all these Congress people and their trades. So I'll see if I can pull that through.
Yeah, there's congressional websites there's SACs that track congressional investments because they have to report like every quarter or something.
With the law that
anytime they make an investment, they also have to report. And when they don't, they can get in trouble for that in theory. But it's usually, if they do, like the violation is like $250 or something. I mean, it's so ridiculous.
It's a slap on the wrist and a stern talking to. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. It's
Repeatedly.
literally nothing. But yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap this baby up. What time is it? 10:54. I got to make a bunch of transactions, get ready for this giveaway and the other freaking Discord. Let's first off, appreciate all you guys in the Discord, the viewership, awesome. Trading View, yeah. I'm just gonna say, yeah. Never got back to us. Sent them a message.
Yeah.
Hilarious. They don't even return it. Like, hey, why are we shadow banned? No reply. Okay, now it's official. They're definitely shadow banning us. Some of the best information being brought to light on TradingView. Can't have the skid out to the traders, though, right? 99.9% of the indicators there are lagging info. We got the leading info. What are you going to do? It's all good. We're not going anywhere. We'll be streaming, bringing you guys the leading information. Find us. Join the Discord. Links in the description. Very friendly community. Let's get back at this tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is going to be a crazy week. There's a lot of low volatility reads. We should see some nice movement in these markets, especially crypto. It's going to be fun watching this play out towards the end of the year. With all that being said, wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. Alpha Trading out. Let's go.
It's a scam.
Can I ask? Is it an hour until the Discord party?
Check hook right across. Let's go. See you, boys.